Hi Leo, here is your energy oracle, and let's have a look what's happening for you. So whenever you pick this video up is the time frame for this reading, and it may or may not resonate with you, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. You may find a particular message in this, or you may find it all resonates. And if not, then look at your other signs, your moon, your rising and your sun signs. Okay, so let's have a look. I'm going to firstly just see what the message is that I'm getting from my spirit guides. Okay, right, I was told the word transition, so you're transitioning into a different place, space, thought pattern. There's some sort of transitioning going on here for you, Leo. So the transition could be to do with your spiritual life as well, I do feel. And transitioning to a higher vibration is what I'm feeling to say here. But there's this sense of moving forward and away from some sort of anxiety that you've had about a situation, it might be a particular situation, it might be a relationship that's made you feel anxious, but it's transition time to something better now. Let's have a look what the cards are saying here. So what have we got for Leo, please? For Leo, we've got the Mercury card, messages. So you are going to be getting some sort of messages coming through. Now this could be a spiritual thing again. You could be getting messages from your higher self here, but you could also be getting some sort of message that you've been waiting for coming in the physical from a particular person. It could even be to do with a situation in your work life here is what I'm feeling to say as well, that you're getting a message about either stepping up at work or being able to fulfill a role in a better way, or somebody is saying yes to you. You might have asked for holidays, you might have asked for some sort of help in work here, but it might be to do with your relationships as well. And there's a message coming through for you to do with your relationship that you've waited for a while is what I'm feeling to say here. I'm just going to pick one more of these cards. We've got the 6th house, sustainability. Okay, so this is holding on to your stability is what I want to say here. Sustainability, keeping moving forward and not moving backwards is what I'm feeling to say here. So it may have felt that you moved backwards in a situation that you're no longer gaining momentum, but this was so that you could see things in a different way, so that you could process something. But now I feel that you are going to be moving forward and it's going to be continuous now. We've got the recognition and reward card here, so that again you may be moving up in terms of work here and being noticed for good work that you've done and given some sort of reward for your efforts there. It could be monetary or it could be a promotion or something like that. Passion card here is saying to very much be creative with your life and in your life, and whatever you're passionate about, go for it. Enjoy life, because life is for living, and you usually are a person that likes to live your life. But I feel that there's been that sense of not doing that, some sort of fear, anxiety, something holding you back from that. But now you're going forward and being able to live life and love living your life is what I want to say with that. As the dog keeps coming in. Right, we've got the divine goddess here. By sinking your roots deep into the earth, you will grow strong and tall. And this sort of makes me feel this is you all over. It's like you are now able to get back to your natural self of being very earthy, and being very rooted and grounded, but being able to achieve what you wanted as well. and I feel that's not been there for you. I feel that this is coming in for you. And I'm going to say, you know, imagine your roots, roots growing from your feet down into the earth and holding on to a boulder and keeping you firmly grounded. And this will help you to be able to start to go towards your wishes, your hopes and your needs here. We have the Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. So this is listening to your intuition and being able to move forward in a very intuitive manner, you know, not just looking for goals and going for them, but actually listening to what your higher self is saying to do here. That's what I'm feeling, and going for those sorts of goals, you know, going with your intuition. And even though you might not be able to see where it's taking you, still going for what your intuition tells you to do here, rather than logic, is what I'm feeling to say there. Okay, so what else do we have? What else do we have for Leo, please? We have giving and receiving. Okay, so you are very much a giver. You love to give to your loved ones, family, friends, and other people as well. Dog, what are you doing, Mrs? Thought she was going to come in and steal one of the cards because she likes the cards. We've got giving and receiving here in equal amounts, and from your heart, and receiving back what you've been putting out. So it feels like you've been putting out more than you've been receiving. But I do feel that you're going to find that you receive things in a different way back to you. And, you know, it's like whatever you put out there will be coming back to you, even if it's in a different form. You've got the heartache and loss here. So you may have had some sort of heartache going on for quite some time now. This is something that's been within you for, I want to say, eons, whatever that's supposed to mean. So it's like something that has been nagging at you for a long time, and I feel releasing that, being able to release it. And if you're trying to release it, there's triumphant success in doing that. You know, you're finding out the truth. And the truth is you're seeing things from a different perspective, and you're able to release the trauma, the upset, the hurt, is what I'm feeling to say with this. Let's take one of these cards. We have the Jaguar, 8 of branches. So now there is this feeling of lots of quick interactions with people, lots of things happening quite quickly. Yeah, and being able to move forward on a physical level, on an earthly level here. But also it could be to do with what your soul wants you to do as well here, because we have the infinity symbol here. I feel this is like on a spiritual level. You're going towards your soul's growth here very much, and it may start on what seems an earthly level and makes you feel very connected to source here as well, in the long run, you know. But things are starting to happen very quickly for you, and in a good way is what I feel to say with that. To one of these Witchwood Oracle cards. Let's have a look. Off we got. Pick that one. Okay. The Parasol, Caution. Okay, so I do feel that this is nothing to be afraid of. I feel that the caution is that's already within you, and I feel that the caution is what has made you stand back from moving forward here. You know, you've been a bit more cautious than you usually are. You usually like to live and think about things afterwards sometimes with what you do, but I feel that you've been holding back on something because of maybe what somebody else has put into your mind and your heart here, maybe what you felt other people wanted here, and it's made you cautious to take a leap of faith. And I do feel that you will be taking that leap of faith now instead of holding back. And you know, so you're manifesting what you want in that way. So don't worry that the caution card has come up, because it's like you're already being overcautious, and maybe you can just let down your guard a little bit, is what I feel to say here. And I want to take now, adorn yourself. Right, okay. Give yourself permission to enjoy being loved. You are loved for who you are. Sometimes you feel you're not. Sometimes you feel you have to be somebody else in order to be loved. But now you may be seeing that people just love you for who you are, whether you make mistakes, whether you do what they wanted you to do in the first place, they will still love you. And this is just right, because you know, you are who you are, and you're not here to pander to everybody else. You're here to learn your lessons and to serve others perhaps, but to look after yourself first and foremost, Leo. And I feel that's what you need to be doing right now, and what you'll find that you are starting to do more and more. And I think this is lovely for you, Leo, and I want to end on that and wish you lots of luck and love in the next month.